Because this one's got creepy moments, but only at the start, really. Oh, no, it's got creepy moments, but episode 2 is not bad. I mean, episode 2, I mean, they're all bad, but episode 2... And episode 5, you kind of lost a sense of terror, because I won't spoil it just in case. It's a pretty obvious... If you're into gaming, and you obviously, if you're watching this like game, which is 4 years old now, you'll be into gaming, but...
Where are you?
I'm outside in my treehouse.
But, yeah, something happens anyway, and it kind of means that episode 5 becomes more of a man on a mission thing, rather than a man trying to survive. You should know what I mean, if you've played the game, or if you know what the fuck's on with anything to do with this. Yeah, and the blood again. Lee's not the brightest guy. So basically, you can kick her to gain some distance. But come on! Oh my god, it's so awful. So you grab a hammer. Like I say, you know exactly what you're doing, and to be fair, this game's pretty lenient, which I like, because like I said, I'm more interested in the story than the game. So it doesn't do a thing, you know, like how a lot of quick-time oriented games will either randomly change which button you have to press, which is annoying, or keep changing which button it is. This game doesn't do that. Pretty much everything is usually either A, unless you have multiple options, in which case then they may add X, B, or Y, but yeah, it's usually press A to do fucking anything, unless, like I said, you have 2 options.
I think something else did. Before me, I think.
So, like, because I knew I had to hit it with a hammer a lot, I just mashed A, and it worked.
2 nights ago.
Yeah, so this game isn't hard. I mean, you might think, oh, if you got a kind of a nervous disposition, which I kind of have.
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
This game is fine. Like, it has some thingy moments, but it's not hard, so you never feel helpless.
Oh.
Look.
And it's a fucking great story. I mean, if you like The Walking Dead, this is much better. I mean, not to get it wrong, I mean, I love The Walking Dead, the TV series.
We need to find help before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's not safe at night.
But the difference, I think, between the Walking Dead TV series and this is that the Walking Dead TV series has a kind of quaint, shitty acting complex to it. So, like, the not great acting is just sort of part of the charm of it. No, not that everyone's a bad actor, but, like, you know, just it's a bit sort of odd, but you just kind of accept it, and it's not a bad thing. Like I said, I do like it, but this game is superb. Voice actors are fantastic. Story's great. Everything. Sometimes the decisions they make in the TV series just don't make sense a lot. Well, not a lot, but sometimes, and it's a bit confusing. I mean, good actors. Michonne and Herschel, they're people who play them are really good actors. Well, the guy who plays Rick is a good actor, but his American accent is not. If you know what I mean. So, like, what he does and how he's feeling is very believable. So his
What's the matter?
his physical expressions are very perfect, are pretty much spot on. But his voice always is a bit like, really, that's like an American pretendee, and obviously he is because he's a British actor.
I don't know.
Neither do I. Well, let's go somewhere safe that's close, okay?
That's a good idea. Hey, man!
Holy shit!
Don't eat us! We're not gonna hurt you.
Yeah. Thought for a second you and the little one were both gonna get.
But yeah, so as far as
Are you trying to get out?
oh wait, I like this bit because they go they'll go like, so little so is this your daughter? And you'll be like, nope. Like, who are you? And my reaction will be this.
I'm Sean. Sean Green.
Lee, this is Clementine.
I'm Chet.
We shouldn't be out in the open like this. How about you help us clear the way, and we'll take you and your daughter out of here.
Yeah. So now it's like, take you and your daughter to safety.
I'm not a dad.
And I love this answer. I'm just some guy.
Some guy.
Some guy?
Yeah.
She's alone? Let's get going.
But I love that. I'm just some guy. But anyway,
What
anywho.
do you want to do?
But as far as like bad, I mean, I don't know, because it's like the guy who played Shane. I really thought it wasn't very convincing as Shane. Like, I wasn't really sure because if he was off the wall or not. Because sometimes he'd be very reasonable, and other times he'd be like, and I suppose you're like kind of a split personality, or or like a quick to act personality, like angry. But it just kind of felt really oddly random, especially when he was a policeman and everything. But not to say he's a bad actor in case anyone starts flipping shit, because in the Daredevil season 2, which has just been on, as the Punisher, I thought he was fucking fantastic.
Just some guy? Seems like you saved a bunch of
So he's a good actor, I think. It's just that I think the character of Shane is just fundamentally flawed. Because in the comics, it seems alright, because he's not in it long. So you never really get too much of a chance to gauge, and you just a bit like, oh shit, and he's gone. But in the TV series, it's just a whole 2 series with him. It just is a bit much for a character that feels odd. But there are quite a few not great actors. I mean, there's quite a few good actors as well. Like I said, the ones I said, plus Tyrese and that. But the thing is that there's some odd acting, but sometimes I can't tell if it's the actors or the characters sometimes. Because Carol is one where I don't think the acting's bad, but I think the character is just awfully written. Because I keep going between liking her and hating her and liking her and hating her, and it's just, with that much of a personality swing, it's a bit hard to take anything she does seriously. But I really enjoyed season 6. Actually, I say I really enjoyed it. I've still got 2 episodes left, and I've had it on DVD for about a month. But I was just like, I really wanted to watch it. Bought it on Microsoft Film and TV, and then I just kind of stopped. I don't know why. And I still got episode 15 and 16 to go.
Your boy's a lifesaver.
Glad he could be a help to somebody. So it's just you and your daughter then.
Oh, not
But it's 10 o'clock now, and I'm fucking tired. I mean, like, I wouldn't be going to sleep now,
Honey, do you know
but
this man?
I'd usually be doing fucking nothing. But I really was like, tomorrow I'm gonna be, well, not busy, but I won't have time to record.
Well,
And I don't want to do this in bits. I want to do each episode as a whole video, like I did with pretty much all my other Telltale stuff, because they're usually under 2 hours, and as long as it's under 2 hours, my recorder doesn't have it. Get into a fit. So yeah,
I'll go see what I have.
I think this episode's like an hour and 20 minutes if I don't faff too much.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is swollen to hell.
It hurts like hell.
I bet it does. What did you say your name was?
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green.
Yeah, I think you'll all know that that's not Herschel Green. It is this. This doesn't follow the TV series in any way.
Car accident.
That's so. Where were you headed before the car accident?
I was getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake.
Yeah, this is set in the realm of the comics, but there was a thing about like just as season 2 of this was released, people were saying like,
I was with the police officer.
well,
He was giving me a ride.
Awful nice of him.
Nice guy.
some of the characters crossed, and a lot of people were thinking like Rick might make a cameo or something, and he never did. But
You and your daughter are welcome to rest there.
like I said, we just had Michonne, and that is kind of that's,
Name, darling.
I don't know. I suppose you can tell yourself if it's canon or not, because it's canon in the comics, but not so much in the TV series, obviously.
Looking after her until we
But
find her parents.
actually, I don't think it can be in the TV series, actually, can it? Because of how quickly she meets up with them. It takes her a while in the comics. In the TV series, she meets Rick and Carl like after only about a week or so after the prison attack.
You saw on TV or heard on the radio.
But anyway,
Shit.
a lot of people are wondering, like, they've said like 2 unnamed characters for The Walking Dead season 7. Will it be now?
Your son's right. You're gonna want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm
And a lot of people
serious.
wondering, is it
Please,
Clementine?
come on. Tell
I
me
doubt
what's
it.
out there, man.
But it'd be cool. But they'd have to get a perfect voice actors.
chased by a couple of dead people.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Because I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I mean, we haven't got this proved yet, but Star Wars Rogue One's going this route. Like, some characters from the Clone Wars comic series are appearing in this new film, as are, I think, maybe, I don't know if any from Rebels are, but they're starting to get there. And I think it's cool that Disney's embracing all that stuff, because a lot of people, I mean, myself included, the thing like, you know, the Star Wars prequels, I don't think they're shit. I mean, like, the general story's fine. I think George Lucas just fucked it up. So there's good stuff in there. And the Clone Wars itself, like that animated TV series, I've not watched it all. I got a bit of the way through, but the reason I didn't is the reason I didn't finish it is just because of what I have to watch it on, because it's not on the UK Netflix, and I was just kind of watching it when I could. But I enjoyed it. I mean, a lot of people were like, Darth Maul's back, what the fuck, and I kind of like that. I've not watched Rebels at all, though, although I'd like to, but...
Shit. I'm sorry.
I've said that because she'll swear from now on, which is quite funny.
I miss my mom and dad.
Shit,
I bet, Clem.
How far
Yeah, I wouldn't
is
mind watching it,
Savannah?
but season...
Pretty far.
Oh,
Is it 3? Well, I don't know if it's 2. I can't really find anywhere to watch it, though, to be honest. I mean, because I've not even found, like, season 1 on DVD. I found the film, but I've not seen season 1. And I'm interested in watching it, because I like the Clone Wars. But I've got enough stuff I want to watch now anyway. Like, at the minute, I've just finished the first season of Dragon Ball. That thing from 1980s. The thing which you watched as a kid. But I think I've said this already. But I'll say it again just in case, because obviously this is an entirely different game from Dark Souls 3. I've been watching the Dragon Ball Z abridged, and I've been like, this is really fun. I want to watch the actual thing. My friend Alex was saying, well, just watch Dragon Ball Z, because that's really good. And I watched that. I went, oh, cool. So obviously I bought Dragon Ball, the original, watched season 1, and I fucking loved it. Fucking Goku versus Jackie Chun. And you're right, it's Jackie Chun, not Jackie Chan. And, it's so good. And I want to watch season 2, but,
That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Amazon's got it for 30 quid, so I'm waiting for it to go down.
Dodging or quacking?
Quacking.
Dad!
See? The word is you were on
But I've been watching like a lot of Dragon Ball Super clips because I'm getting into it, and it looks very good. And I feel like I'm done pretty well avoiding it, because it means now that I've got all this.
I'll see what the girl would like.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to be watching it all at once because they're expensive, but I've got all of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z to watch before I even have to start thinking about, do I have to wait for Dragon Ball Super to be dubbed. I don't watch the dub, I watch it subbed, but obviously in order for it to come out on DVD, they dub it first and then release it with, the US and Japanese audio.
Well, I need a good foreman.
So, I mean, it's like I've been deciding whether or not to watch Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Kai. And Dragon Ball Kai's not got to Boo yet, so I've decided to watch Dragon Ball Z instead because
I can keep an eye on your
that's all finished, so I don't have to worry about it. Unless it's in the next like month or so, well, like unless this summer, basically before the start of September, they start doing the Boo saga. Because I'm pretty sure I'll watch all 5 seasons of Dragon Ball by September probably, because I'll probably be buying one every couple of weeks, and that's like just over. That is actually from now. That's actually a month. So unless they'll announce like a start date for the dubbed version sometime in August, I'll be buying Dragon Ball Z.
Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
Anybody in their right mind would. Families and barbecues.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not even talking about the game, to be honest. This game's such an old game, but I really wanted to play it and have it on my channel as a finished series. Because it is. It's my favourite. Well, not my favourite. Fucking hell. Mass Effect 2 is my favourite game ever, which I am doing as well with Alex.
What do you do when
But,
corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale, like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses.
But yeah, this is definitely up there on my last generation top game.